Hello everyone, I'm Badger here, and this is a little clip that I thought was pretty cool. Felt like sharing when I was playing DCS, as you can see. And we are coming up on this bomb. Well, not this bomb, coming up on this bridge. Up a bomb on. And I know there are 2 AAA guns, so that's why I'm pretty high up. But I did not know that there's actually a SAM missile launcher down there. I managed to do a pretty cool landing, but this is sort of how it started. So I got the bomb there, and make the turn, when all suddenly, as you'll hear soon, I have a missile launch in a second now. This is a replay, by the way, so that's kind of why I'm not entirely certain when things happen. Taking forever. There it is. I stopped deploying flares, and this is what happens. Oh, that isn't exactly sounding good. Try the things list. But I decide any sane pilot in this situation, this would have been ejected, like, out right now. No engines, you have altitude. Just get out of the plane like that. But since it's a game, I decided to try and land. And this is what it looks like on the inside. As you can see, here's a list of things that are wrong with aircraft right now, and that's a lot. No oil pressure, no fuel pumps, no converter, no generator, no SAS, ground collision system, everything. Pretty much everything is navigation, because we have no power, that's why the entire thing is just gone dark. Because the engines will generate hydraulic pressure and electrical power, but we don't have any. I have to turn on the APU. We need an engine starting there. Still intact. Because that thing can be used to generate power since the plane is coming alive. And turn off the alarm. APU is basically an auxiliary power unit. It's basically sort of a generator you can turn on if you need electrical power. Use it mainly when you're starting the aircraft, because you can't just start it on battery power. Drained in battery to nothing. So, start looking around. The thing is that I didn't actually realize that I still had the bombs in it. That's the first thing you do if you take that kind of damage. We have no engine, we can't produce energy. No speed or anything. We're going down slowly. But we also have speed. But I didn't drop any of the bombs or missiles, and they're weighing me down a lot. Which is not good. But somehow I still managed to do this. I'm not entirely certain how. So I tried to start the APU, just try and start the engines, just to see if there's any kind of life. But as you can see, no effect. It's missed that sort of throttle's moving. And as you can see, none of the gauges show anything. The fuel temperature, engine temperature. On the top left, showing nothing. Engine percent below that, RPM 5% or something, so it's not working at all. No oil pressure below that, and the fan speed. The fans are still running because they won't be stopped by this. As you can see, they are still running because again, the air going into them is keeping them spinning. So this one I decided, okay, I might actually be able to work this out. It was about a minute ago or something that in the real game I sort of decided, okay, this airport is pretty close. So let's call them. Normally this would have been a made up. I don't think you can do that in this game. So I'm just using normal landing procedure.
1-1, heading 283, 42, QFE 29.
Now, there are several things I did not do in this because I was kind of, okay, what am I gonna do? So I did not put the weapons to save. There's probably a lot of stuff I did not do for safety. As you can see, since we can't create hydraulic pressure, left gauge there is stuck at 1 and slowly growing. We can produce a little bit. Normally that thing would instantly jump up again, but since we have no way to really generate pressure, so we have no engines. There we go, it's going up. I'm not entirely certain what's creating that though, since we have no engines, but or maybe it's just stabilizing. I don't know. The problem is that since we have no pressure, that means we have no control over the wings really. Like we still have pressure, but it's every time we do a maneuver or something, it's gonna fade a little bit, which means that we can't use flaps, we can't use speed brakes. I used some of the pressure there to extend the landing gear while I still have it. I think that's when I jettisoned my stuff. Yeah. So I can't believe I didn't do that earlier. Oh, that's not a dangerous thing, they're not armed, you're just dropping dead bombs. So as I said, we have no hydraulic pressure, which means that we have no speed brakes, we have no wheel brakes. Basically have nothing when we have no pressure. I have a little bit, so we can use that, but if I do something like in a second or so, I deploy flaps to get a little bit more lift, because as you can see, it's actually going well. There's the landing strip. Closing in, pretty good glide slope. And I realize now that, okay, we're just gonna lose speed, you know, we're not gonna gain any speed, we can't create speed, so
flight RTB.
I decided to put up the flaps to get a bit more lift. As you can see, hydraulic pressure goes down. That goes down to 0. I don't remember what system does what, because one does the brakes and one does like the speed brakes, one does the flaps. Coming in. And as you can see, falling short. But still made it. It's a pretty soft landing, all things considered. We have no resistance, there's no tire on the left rear wheel. So I think this is not looking good. But luckily, that wheel came off. There we go.
Capoletti, Hog 1-1, request takeoff.
And of course, I was gonna go into external view, which is F2, but that's also the radio commands are on the F buttons. So, well, anyways, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, see you some other time.